Tim from Alabama had some questions about Hubud, so hopefully this video will clear things up. Most of you are familiar with Hubud, but I'm willing to bet that very few of you have seen this variation. The Hubud that is most commonly shown deals with a straight punch or jab. This variation is taught to absolute beginners and is much easier for them to pick up. We'll start with the first three variations of this drill. Now it starts with a simple overhand hammer fist strike and a block. If you look here, this makes a little more sense than what I was doing on the tire. It is done back and forth like this so that each person training gets to practice. This particular strike will make a little more sense later on when we use the knife or stick. Now variation 1 is practicing the block. Variation 2 is passing the strike and returning a strike of your own. You'll see that I'm twisting my body as I pass that strike because I want to move to the outside before I counter. This makes it a little more clear on what we are doing. As the strike comes in, you want to angle your body so that you're on the outside of it and then pass it through. Notice that we're still doing the hammer fist strike. Variation 3 puts these two together. I start with the block, and then the pass, and then return a strike of my own. If you look closely, you'll see that after my block, I'm adding a outside destruction or knuckle strike to his arm before I pass it in order to control his arm and then return my strike. Here I block, pass, and strike. Block with the left, muscle destruction or back knuckle with the right, and then pass with the left. You could block and pass with the left hand without doing that back knuckle hit, but it would be very awkward. It's much easier to go right, or left, right, left, always alternating your counters and attacks. This allows you to flow with your movements. As you get better at the drill, then you start to mix them up. This is how it would look using a weapon. Now you don't have to strike using only the puño or butt end of the stick. You can use the shaft or body of the stick, striking with any strike or variation that you know. If I showed all the variations possible, this would become a very long video. Watch how after we block, we hook with the puño and then pass and strike. Here's how it would look with your partner. In the empty hand version, this would be a back knuckle or a hammer fist strike to the ribs. Now this can be done empty hand or with a stick or a knife, or all three. You can start with the stick, do a disarm, pull the blade, and continue without stopping. Somewhere along the line you do another disarm, and then you're into the empty hand version.